Welcome to part 7 of the mini golf marble machine build. In the last video, I finished the basic structure of the tracks, and as you see here, got it to a point where I can turn it on and watch it go. There's still quite a bit of work to do until it's finished, so I start with filling in some of the missing pieces. These pieces aren't essential to keeping the marbles on the track, but they are important to finishing the look of it all. Most of these pieces are barriers that are untouched by the marbles going through the machine. The windy path is finally starting to get some progress toward its final look. I started by using a Dremel to smooth out the harsh edges. Then I used sandpaper to finish it and get the hard to reach places. I didn't worry about the bottom edges because they would eventually be hidden with landscaping. Next, I moved on to spackling. Clearly, this entire thing is made out of wood. When it's completed, I want an onlooker to not be sure what it's made out of at first. Hopefully, the viewer will be more interested in seeing all of the different elements and following marbles as they traverse the machine, long before they question how it was made or what it was made of. Therefore, with spackle and how I continue to work on the machine, will all be geared towards concealing the wood structure. I don't want it to look perfect. No mini golf course I've ever been to was in pristine condition. I just want it to be clear on first glance that it is in fact a mini golf course. Once the first round of spackling was done, I sanded it all down smooth and eventually came back with an air hose to blow away some of the dust that has stuck around even after vacuuming. The spackling seemed to do a pretty good job of fixing some of the dead spots along the track where the marbles were getting stuck. Next, I moved on to laying down a primer coat. There's quite a lot of surface area to this marble machine, so I only primed a few sections at first. I haven't quite decided on the color scheme, but I have a few ideas. The flat surface area of the holes will all be the same green color like a regular mini golf course. The water wheel and flume will be stained to look like it's part of an old wooden water mill. The barriers of the track are what I'm stuck on. Either I can paint them all the same color, which would end up being white or gray, or I can paint the barriers of each track a different color. So there would be 4 colors going from the top to the bottom. I just worry that the multicolor option would look too busy or campy. Although, this is a mini golf marble machine, so campy might be the right answer. I also may just do accent colors on certain parts of the track, like the loop and the plinko sections. That could be a tasteful happy medium. I got bored while painting the primer, so I decided to add a bit of color. I already had the color stain I wanted to use for the water wheel, so I went ahead and put it on. This is the same color stain that I used on the track of the roller coaster that's part of Marble Mountain. It's definitely motivating to see one of the pieces look finished. In the next video, I'll be testing green paint for the tracks.